Now today we're out here, we got it done. Just a fun hunt, lots of laughs, tons of big bucks, lots of deer all day.
Congrats, buddy.
If you're looking for a spot where you can laugh, have fun, shoot big bucks, and see lots of deer, this is the place to go. Even Pork Chop loves it.
Even Pork Chop loves it.
She's gonna be pumped to see this deer. Hunting the Nebraska Sandhills at Deer Meadows Outfitters, well, that is one of my absolute favorite hunts every single year. If you're looking for me on opening day of Nebraska rifle season, well, that's where you can usually find me. Now, some of the reasons I love it, well, there's a lot. But number one, the quality of deer is really something that you don't see very many places. They have an incredible management program, and Scott and Emma have done a fabulous job over the years of watching and knowing those deer, knowing where they're at, following them through the years, tons of trail camera pictures, and knowing exactly what these deer do every single day. They spend hours and hours in the field. But when I usually come, everything can change because the rut is on and these deer are moving. We're out here the first morning out in Nebraska, looking at bucks. We've got a bunch spotted on the skyline. And the very first buck I see is a busted off rack. Scott said that's one that we were going to be after, and his rack is broke. I guess I didn't give him enough candy. Beautiful morning. We've got the best weather you could ask for out here right now. Boy, it's like Scott provided everything we could ever ask for. Good job, Scott.
Good job. He's broke.
How's the weather inside the truck?
It's nice. Pork Chop and I are eating snacks, so don't bother us.
70 degrees, climate controlled, sitting in the truck while I'm out doing the glassing.
Hunting with Melissa has been sheer joy. We have fun every year.
Scott, what do you think?
No, I'm always attentive, looking for that deer while you guys sleep.
Meanwhile, he's over here leaned up, sleeping in his spot and scope, pretending he's looking, doing the old guide move.
Don't tell everybody my secret.
Old guide move, sitting in his binoculars, resting his hands on, snoozing away. I go like this. Wake up! And it's not some super high stress type of hunt. We're having fun, we're laughing, we're joking around, and that's what hunting's really supposed to be all about. Now you'll notice my wonderful guide here parked me straight in the sunflower, so I gotta go around through all this. Meanwhile, he's got a nice, easy exit in and out. We get to gates, I've got to jump out. That's just the way he rolls. He's in there eating Doritos right now, him and Pork Chop just chilling out. Look at him eating. And meanwhile, I gotta try to make my way through all this. No worries, got it. Pork Chop, what are you and Scott doing in here?
They were just hanging out eating Doritos. keeping an eye on the deer.
We're gonna join you.
Coming up next.
Man alive. Woo, congratulations.
This segment was brought to you by DSG Outerwear, doing something great for women in the outdoors by outfitting with the ultimate in fit, function, warmth, and comfort in women's hunting gear. Designed specifically for women, by women. Outfitting every season from sizes extra, extra small to 5XL. Visit dsgouterwear.com to find a retailer near you. This segment was brought to you by Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting, fishing, and trapping while promoting our outdoor heritage.
Did you know the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service announced the final delisting rule for gray wolves in the lower 48 states? In 2019, FWS proposed lifting the endangered status of most wolves in the lower 48 states, leaving federal protections in place for a small population of Mexican wolves in the Southwest. Today's announcement paves the way for state wildlife agencies to once again resume management on wolves, marking their successful departure from the Endangered Species Act protections. The Sportsman's Alliance Foundation has long sought the delisting of recovered wolves and has been a leading advocate in both litigation to defend wolf delisting decisions and through legal decisions and comments to the agencies. Over the past 4 decades, wolf populations across the country have rebounded sharply, far surpassing the established recovery goals, thereby dictating the need to move forward with the more active management strategies. Well, we're out here in Nebraska just wrapping up an awesome day. We've had wonderful weather. We got a little bit of rain and wind came at the end of the day, but overall it's probably one of the warmest days we've ever had. The good news is the bucks are still running, but we weren't able to get it done today, but we did see a lot of deer. We saw the buck we were after, weren't able to make it happen, but the fun part about being out here is we got to see so many other big bucks come into camp. We had 3 different bucks that came into camp, all absolute monsters. That's what we're looking for out here at Deer Meadows. So having a great time. Tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully we still have nice weather and can maybe get our chance at our big buck, but what an awesome day and can't wait for tomorrow.
Pretty good, pretty good. Got a nice kicker on the side.
Man.
Just gotta look at this tine is.
Well, our camp, I'd like to think, is different than others. We have a lot of fun in camp. My guides are, they do a tremendous job. They're all young, so they're full of life. Everybody's having fun. Man alive. Woo, congratulations. Man, what a monster. Good job.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
You're a sportsman that must run in the family.
Man. We scare him before we actually kill him.
What are my thoughts on hunting with Scott? Well, I don't know how I drew the short stick on year 1, but we're in like year 8 or 9, and I've had Scott every single year, and I just can't seem to shake him. I don't know what's going on with it, but you know what I have to say? We've been consistent.
195.
We've had nice big bucks year after year. We're always laughing, having a good time, and there's never a shortage of snacks. Even though he eats so much, I brought so many bags of snacks that him and I couldn't even come close to going through them all, and we've got it figured out. And it is nice hunting with someone that you know and that you know how they hunt and you know kind of what they're thinking. You really work well together in the field, and I've been very lucky over the years to be able to hunt with Scott year after year, put up with him for a few days. We make it work, but it's always a lot of fun, and it's a great way to kick off my rifle seasons for the month of November. Oh, that was so awesome.
Management that we put in place is 5-year-olds on up only, and we're getting some 6- and 7-year-olds just depending on the genetics. Huge deer, great body sizes. The difference between us and other outfitters is our year-round protein, and this year we ran over 100 cameras per week at our protein sites, and so we know what genetics and what bucks are where and what they have the potential to do.
We're up here glassing. We've got a little bit of cool weather right now, but tomorrow it's actually scheduled to be almost 70 degrees. And I'm pretty sure we've had times when it's not even 0, and now this year's 70 tomorrow. not ideal for deer conditions.
It's supposed to be looking for deer. I'm looking for deer, trying to find her deer. She's playing with her dog. I don't know. I feel like I'm on a quest by myself. Doing an uphill battle.
Are you over here complaining some more?
Talking through it.
Chop, should we request a new guide? Chop's trying to request a new cameraman.
Tearing it up. Throwing sand on the camera, man.
This segment was brought to you by Boss Buck. For the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market, choose Boss Buck feeders. Now you're getting serious. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Silencer Central, silencers made simple. Get better blood trails and quicker kills with Easton Axis arrows. HHA Sports, range, dial, shoot. Scent Killer Gold with Hunt Dry Technology Plus. Apply it, dry it, and go hunt. Rage Broadheads, leading the evolution in lethal technology. Spy Point, the mobile scouting solution. Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting, fishing, and trapping in all 50 states. Moose Utility Division, your leader in ATV and UTV accessories. Redneck Blinds, the best hunting blinds on the planet. Cold Steel, anytime, anywhere. Hunt Stand, the #1 hunting app in the world. And these other fine sponsors.
So we were looking for kind of a midday glassing spot, and we spotted a nice buck. This was a pretty good deer, but Scott's got to have a little closer look, and we hee-hawed around a little bit, and all of a sudden, he's like, yep, I think it might be a good deer. So we actually decided that the best move we could make is try to get in nice and close. We spotted this buck up here. We couldn't tell how big he was, so we decided that we're gonna try to just keep easing our way. Some of this stuff's noisy, but we got a real good wind right now. We're just gonna keep going, try to keep glassing them. Hopefully they'll stand up here eventually, get a better read on how old he is, then make a decision. But couldn't tell from a ways back, so we're moving on in.
Got a lot closer on him, saw which buck it was, knew which buck it was, and we decided to go after him because I knew he was a big mature buck. And we slid in, and I was quiet. Melissa was a little louder, but that's okay, you know. I try and cover for her. And then we got in the sunflowers, and they're kind of tall, and I lost her, but I found her again. And so we had to keep kind of keeping track of her.
You know, part of the problem is when you are in that high of brush, it's good because you're hidden and those deer aren't gonna see you, so we were able to get in nice and close. The hard part is, I'm not a big fan of taking a shot through extremely thick brush for several reasons. One, you don't know if there could be something right in front of it, behind it. I like to have an open, clear shot and be able to see exactly what I'm doing. And for a little bit, I'm sitting back just watching this thinking, this is so cool. And Scott's like, do you like him? And I said, yeah, he's awesome, but let's try to get some footage here. And we just kind of sat back and watched the show. I mean, this buck is coming through these tall reeds, kind of looking, and I thought he was bowing up to us, but then he'd turn and all of a sudden there were more does coming out of there, and I thought, this is gonna be awesome. We've got does all over, we've got a great buck right there, and I just thought, you know what, there's no reason to get in a rush. We're gonna be able to make this happen. Just be patient.
Join us for the recovery right here on Winchester Deadly Passion.
Oh, I can't believe that worked out.
Good job.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
This segment was brought to you by Matthews Archery. Elevate your archery experience with premium compound bows, accessories, apparel, and branded goods. Visit MatthewsInc.com to learn more. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Matthews Archery. DSG Outerwear, doing something great. Fleet Farm, built for real life. Nocturnal, bright, long-lasting, string-activated. Walkers, protect it or lose it. Safari Club International, first for hunters. Bog, engineered for the unknown. Boss Buck, for the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market. Reinhardt, the best archery targets in the world. Winchester, the American legend. And these other fine sponsors. This segment was brought to you by Safari Club International, first for hunters. Show your hunter pride by joining today at safariclub.org.
Now, my cameraman and I have been hunting together for probably about 12 years. Always do a great job of talking through everything. And I don't know what happened here. I just got way too excited. I was on the buck, and I don't even know if I said, "Are you on him?" I just shot. And right as I shot, he was kind of focusing the camera. What are the chances that happens? Okay, when he goes broadside, I'm gonna take him. Ready?
Down.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I can't believe that worked out.
Good job.
Wow. We ended up getting a beautiful buck. I made a great shot. This buck went right down. And that's one of the things I love about the mule deer in the Sandhills. It can all happen in an instant. Look at this. We are out here, and this buck, he had a whole pile of does. We were watching him. I mean, every time he went in that big high grass, I thought he was coming towards us, and all of a sudden there's more does coming out.
Busting out everywhere.
Nice deer. Cool part is we were able to see this buck from a long way off. Couldn't quite tell how old he was. He's still bedded down. Got in nice and close, just kind of waited, watched him put on a show. Boy, this is awesome.
He's all rutted up.
Oh yeah, he is. We're out here in Nebraska at Deer Meadows Outfitters, and we have been having a blast. So much fun yesterday. We saw so many big bucks come in, and we just let everyone bring theirs in. And now today we're out here, we got it done. Just a fun hunt, lots of laughs, tons of big bucks, lots of deer all day.
Been running hard, double brow. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Worked out good. We've had some pretty good shooting out here.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I sure do appreciate it. If you're looking for a spot where you can laugh, have fun, shoot big bucks, and see lots of deer, this is the place to go. Even Pork Chop loves it.
Even Pork Chop loves it.
She's gonna be pumped to see this deer.
Man.
And every single year, we have found success, and more importantly, we have had so much fun, so many laughs, and so many memories. And that's really what it's all about. Hunting is about the relationships, about the people you meet along the way. And going to Deer Meadows year after year, that's what you get. You get those relationships, you get to see those big bucks, and that's what brings us back year after year.
She did end up with sandburrs in her ponytail, all right? Sandburrs. Yeah, I mean, you think she's like 6 foot, she's not. Okay, she's not. She's like 4'5", whatever. I don't know.
I loaded them all by myself. Scott was busy on his phone.
Or was he eating chocolate? I mean, exerted himself.
Whoa, hey. Throwing me under the bus.
All of a sudden, we're back to even, 2 girls.
Not
Oh,
fair.
yeah, you probably had a little rough.
Yeah, well, me and Chop did our best. Look at her.
There's a lot of people that really miss out on the real reason that you hunt, and that's for the experience. And it's not just the 2 seconds it takes to pull the trigger, it's what's led up to the hunt and after the hunt. Those are the things that really make memories.
It takes a spark to light a fire.
This segment is brought to you by HuntStand, the #1 hunting app in the world. Everything you need, all in one app. Precision mapping tools, custom map options, offline mapping, track wind and weather, real 3D, landowner information nationwide, and public hunting lands near you.